CinePals.
Not want to miss Smash Mouth.
We're watching The Boys Season 4, Episode 1. Thanks so much for joining us. Let's just jump right into it. Here we go.
Go on, son. Have a bump.
Oh, we're just like going for all the violent flashbacks.
You promised!
Well, maybe I don't want to look at you.
Hate you.
This little guy here is my son.
You fascist!
Whoa.
You don't remember that?
You help me out.
It's still gross looking at it.
I could jump. You can fucking fly.
Thanks for the recap. Hello.
She's the scariest one. She's a snake. You don't see her coming. That's what makes her so scary. Homelander's obvious, you know?
That's true.
Thanks for your patience. The bar remains open. Colorado and Nevada just went to Robert Singer! Thank you, and God bless America!
Hey. Sneaky.
Sneaky. No one ever looks at the waiters. Thank you.
Motherfucking Gruyere puffs? What am I supposed to do with these?
She says you've been working too hard. You need to eat more.
You pull this off, I promise. I'll grab all these motherfuckers.
Good looking out, girlfriend.
Sorry, there's like a million connectors in here and I can't see shit. You helping? Or you just showing off?
Oh, for sure, both.
All right, live and in living color. Butcher, you copy? Where the f*** is Butcher?
Yeah. Oh.
He's going through it, man. How long has he got?
Oh, don't you fucking start. I'm fine.
Talking to? Who are you talking to?
I ain't said a word.
I was like, are we breaking the fourth wall?
Come on, then.
Evening.
Hey, the plan is you wait here?
Wash your fucking door.
Kamiko, if Butcher steps 1 foot in that elevator, break his arm.
Yeah, leave. Do you know who you're dealing with? That's a cool shot.
Well, it shows power, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna punch the wall. Oh, he's peeing.
He doesn't have to hold his thingy? I thought you had to hold your thingy when
No.
you pee. Oh, okay. What do I know?
No.
Shock horror. Not a gray pube. You're dying. Is he having a midlife crisis?
Okay, big man. Let's do this.
There's a lot of people now.
Would you be scared of a bunch of cockroaches? Huh?
Yeah.
Actually.
They're only humans. And toys for our amusement. That's
This
right.
is terrible.
We got this.
He was such a sweet boy. No, I hate this.
I mean, it perfectly illustrates.
Nature versus nurture?
Yeah, Nate is like in the hands of a bad parent.
Wait. What is he doing here?
Homelander's in the building. If you see him, do not engage. I repeat.
Oh, God. Why?
That means you, Butcher. You copy?
Yeah, that's directly at you, Butcher.
Butcher's like, I hear opportunity.
Well, you know what? I heard that this hotel makes its own ice cream. Why don't you take Ryan and try and find some, huh?
What a great idea. Go for it, sport.
Aw.
Does she have powers also?
Does nobody come back pregnant?
Oh boy, wow.
That's awkward.
What the f are you doing here?
Oh, I've supported every new administration for the past 16 years.
I don't want your support. You're on trial for fucking murder. Hi, Doug!
That's a formality. And 2, that's a clear-cut case of self-defense. That thug threw a projectile at my son.
It was a plastic bottle.
Could have had anthrax in it. Not that that would have hurt us, but when I took that monster down, people applauded.
Your shareholders didn't.
He looks like a real psycho.
Any transaction you and I may or may not have had is ancient history.
Well, Let's make some new history.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, Victoria Newman. Let's give her a round. Huh?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
That's a distraction. Don't go off comms.
Oh, God.
Here's a minute here, would you, love?
Yeah, how's this gonna go?
I'm a little surprised you agreed to have a chat.
Listen, right, I've got a lot to say.
Yeah, he's coming in
Yeah.
very aggressive.
I can get you out of here.
What are you talking about?
I know you're angry with me, but you know how dangerous Homelander is.
He's my dad.
Right, he murdered some poor sod right in front of your eyes.
That guy was a file.
Right, it ain't true. He's lying to you. Let me take you to Grace, all right? And then you don't got to see me no more.
Oh, can we save him?
Please, I'm begging you. It's what your mum would want.
No.
Oh.
Don't worry. Nothing bad's gonna happen, right? Oh, it seems it already has.
Oh, you can see it.
What do you got, 6 months? It's too bad. We're not gonna have that last dance together. I'll miss us. Son.
Oh. Come on, Ryan. It's okay. I have hope.
I do not want to miss Smash Mouth.
Like, literally.
Like, literally.
I used to love this song as a kid.
Great song. What's wrong with a good pantsuit? Oh.
I discovered this song in high school, and like, I was obsessed.
Oh, shoot. Oh.
What are you doing in here?
Ms. Newman, we're with
Because-
your mother's detail. Is that silly? We'll be done in just a minute.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Not a good look.
Why don't you wait outside?
Bloody hell!
Yeah, I guess I'll just,
Ew! Oh, no.
It's okay. We see nothing.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Oh, God. Ah! That's awful! Can she grow it back?
I think so.
Yeah, right?
There's a window at the south end of the hallway.
Dang.
Yeah, it's growing back. It's like Deadpool.
This is a little baby hand.
Yeah. It was probably inspired by Deadpool.
Yeah. Frenchie, how are you gonna make this?
That was cool.
Oh. Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh my god, oh my god! Stop! Stop! No! No! Kimiko! This is a bad day for her! Bad day for Kimiko.
It should be all right.
Yeah, I think she'll be fine. Hopefully, yeah. She's just kind of messed up right now. Does she have the upper body strength to push herself? Ew!
Gross.
Will you want to kiss that face again?
Put it back together. We'll be
Yeah.
all right.
Okay. Still cute.
Christ, can we go now?
Hey, Hughie.
Oh boy.
You shot your own daughter up with V? How could you do that to her?
I needed to keep her safe.
Safe? You turned her into a f***ing monster. Like you.
I'm sorry, that sounds like the pot calling the kettle a teleporting dude with his dick out.
Worst mistake I ever made.
Then out of the blackout, you remember? You brought every bodega snack you could carry for Zoe. And I thought, you were one of my closest friends. I mean, hell, you're dating a soup. If anyone would understand, it'd be you, right? I always cared about you, Hughie. That part was real.
Hey, Vicky.
Okay. Oh! Oh, she's mad now.
Seriously?
Oh, that's a designer suit.
We're gonna go to the press, tell them you blew up Congress? I still got the Red River files.
Yeah. Have you ever seen War Games? What am I saying? Look at you. Of course you've seen the War Games. Mutually assured destruction. I hurt you, you out me. You out me, I killed everyone you've ever loved. The only thing that makes sense is a truce.
That's logical.
Politician
Plan
speak.
B.
Whoa! Whoa!
This just bounced right off her head. Damn.
How is it you guys are actually getting worse at your jobs?
Nice of you to show up. Where the hell you been?
Bog, trying to wash off the stench of failure from your cock-up last night.
Not you.
Oh, come off it. I washed me bollocks and all.
There are people who still believe you have something to contribute. I'm not one of them.
I'll get the kid back, Grace. I'll make it right.
2 agents from my detail are dead at the hands of a 12-year-old. We had to tell their families they snorted fentanyl-laced cocaine at the after-party.
Our intel told us that acid would work.
God damn it! Everyone told me to pick Buttigieg instead.
You didn't know, sir. Marvin, I vouched for you.
Congress certifies the election January 6th. After that, a soup is 1 heartbeat away from the presidency. My f***ing heartbeat! Eliminating her is top priority.
So do your f***ing job.
Yes, ma'am.
Dang. He's trying.
Billy Butcher.
Oh.
Mate, how long's it been?
I'd say 11 years, but officially speaking, none of that shit show ever happened. And let me buy you a bad cup of coffee.
The boys.
Who came up with that shit? Why are you putting up with it?
He was offended.
And what are you focused on?
Homelander. He killed that poor in broad daylight and they fucking cheered. I mean, what do you think that taught him, eh?
Yeah.
But you had a clean shot at him, right? With Soldier Boy. You didn't take it. Was your eye on the ball?
Touche.
We need someone like you, Billy, before the soups start rounding us up and dumping us off in camps.
You got my attention.
Right.
Janine, she got into a fight at school. Principal didn't say why, just that she KO'd a boy.
Wow.
KO'd a boy.
She's been slamming doors, Marvin. She told me to eat a dick.
Wow.
That's rude.
She's been having a hard time since Todd moved out.
You mean since you kicked them out?
Let's dial down the glee in your voice. Todd got so deep into all that weird home teamer shit. He's not answering my calls. I don't know where he is.
Okay, so...
And you're good at finding people.
Oh, dang.
For your daughter, Marvin.
Dang.
Well, I get what you saw in that guy. He was good to Janine. It sure as shit wasn't a D.
Her face.
Right? It's because deep down, there's a part of you that is still human.
We scared of our mortality?
What is the trouble, Homelander?
Don't get brazen with me. You're not to refer to the deceased as a victim.
Sir, we are behind on the tower reconstruction.
But it wasn't until Annie...
This is a cool little montage.
Yeah.
Thank you again for saving my life. The board felt we should find new candidates for the 7 ASAP. And the selection committee has narrowed it down to 25 choices.
Wow, that's a lot.
Pass. She's a butterface. Her body's on point, but her face...
Yeah, I get it.
That's such an old joke.
Thank you so much for explaining.
Sister Sage? Hell no. She's the world's smartest person. She's not smart enough to know when to shut her mouth. Wrangler, isn't he...
Texas nut job. The San Antonio office had to cover up those migrant murders.
I kind of like him.
Of course he bumps.
Of course you would.
Suburban women and white men over 50. Amazing choice, sir.
Dang, she turned on a dime.
I'm surrounded by sycophants and imbeciles.
It's just that you make a lot of really great points, sir.
It's just that we don't want to die.
Blow A-Train.
Are you serious?
Go over there, pull out A-Train's cock, and blow him.
What is the point of this?
It's just to prove that they're all yes men and sycophants. Because no one's going to say no to him.
I know, but no, I'm saying for Homelander. Like, what's he trying to
Well,
prove
that's
to
what
himself?
he's trying to prove. Oh, she's like turned on by it.
Get off your f***ing knees. Not one of you has the stomach to challenge anything I say.
Because you're
Because you might
terrifying.
blow their head off with your I-beam thing.
Homelander faces his toughest opponent yet. Our corrupt legal system. Smash that donate button, get a free tote. Rolling key.
That's all. Cut. Oh, I haven't heard from him in a minute.
Oh.
Everybody's just ignoring calls in this show.
Yeah.
6 months of work, c'est merde.
Oh, her arm's back. And her face.
No one wants Newman gone more than me, and no one knows how dangerous she is for the country. Yeah, we may never get another shot like that ever again. I am really bad at pep talks.
Yeah, you are. You should stop.
All right, I'm out of here. Recycling bin, motherfucker.
Oh. You did not.
It's all a conspiracy anyway.
You're the only one that wants him here. You should cut him loose.
We're not cutting him loose. We're not cutting him loose.
Maybe it's better to have him closer so you can keep an eye on him. Do you know what I mean?
Can't live without him. Can't kill him.
What do you want?
Well, I was thinking that you and I could scratch each other's backs. I need a hand to get Ryan away from Homelander.
Is that all? Boy needs a father.
Heck, I ain't no father.
And you are.
What was that about?
Yeah.
You're between a cock and an hard place. Homelander put you into that posh VP slot, and he's gonna make sure you spend the next 4 years grabbing your ankles while he shoves it up your ass.
I think I can handle myself.
Oh, you mean that nasty little virus they cooking up at Godolphin? And I know it ain't strong enough to kill Homelander. Yet. And then there's the hard place. The full weight of the CIA and my boys working 24/7 to top you. You need me.
She seems intrigued.
I'd want a show of good faith. The material Hughie has on me from the Red River Group home.
Oh.
I know it stopped him from going to the press.
Stops them from printing it. Wild conspiracy theory from a disgruntled former staffer. Those are my terms.
Seems reasonable. What was he looking at on the side?
I don't know. Oh no, what happened to his dad?
Kid?
Was he in a car accident or something? Oh, because like I just heard like your father was in it.
The phone call might not have actually been his dad. When he got the call earlier, it might have been someone trying to use his dad's phone to call him.
Oh.
Starlight House, home for at-risk teens. And Jeff Epstein killed himself. Now, the only thing these teens are at risk of is being groomed and thrown into Starlight's LGBT terror dungeon.
Oh my God.
I want to help, of course, but as Annie January.
No one's donating to the Annie house. It sounds like we sell raisin cookies.
Holland is annoying as hell, but he has saved my ass more than a few times over the past few months.
You know I can tell this even from our first group meeting. Anonymous meetings. I should not have brought up our meetings.
It's okay. Love my boss knowing I'm an ex-junkie.
Oh.
I thought, yeah. I was getting some vibes.
That was the vibe I was sort of suspecting there.
Yeah.
Well, he's not into it.
Oh. Well.
I got questions. Oh. He's got a prolific history.
Yeah.
He's had a very, very busy history.
Yeah.
So.
I think it's more that, isn't he with Kimiko now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what makes things complicated.
Yeah.
There's a sort, I guess.
Oh my God. Oh, he's got a collection? Just stop pulling them out, bro.
Is kind of going, what's his name? DiCaprio's character in The Aviator.
Oh, Howard Hughes?
Howard Hughes, thank you.
Oh, is he going to go with her?
Well, she's supposed to be super smart.
I am almost never surprised.
Huh.
May I come in?
And he still wears his like red and blue colors, even in like off-duty clothes.
My incognito.
You know, I would have thought the smartest woman on earth would have a nicer place.
Smartest person. And that person's too smart to give a fuck about Pottery Barn.
Yeah.
You're so smart.
What am I thinking?
Show me.
Oh.
Show me.
You're a comedian, make me laugh.
Look at your hands. You've been washing them more often, so likely you've been peeing more often, which makes sense. You got a lot of power, but you do age. There's that small matter your own father almost killed you.
He doesn't.
Wow.
He doesn't like this, but he.
He likes it, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
Pretty ballsy for someone whose power is a party trick.
You are welcome to laser me. But I'm guessing you need me in my party trick for something.
Mm-hmm.
A-Train was like, she doesn't know when to shut up.
I need advice. Oh. Someone on my level. Of course, you breathe a word of this, pull you apart bit by bit. God, I've spent my life scaling the peak of Vought. It's all I ever wanted, and then now that I have it...
You're still not happy.
That's how fame works.
What kind of legacy am I gonna leave to my son? A shithole country and a shithole world, or something better? Something pure.
Oh boy, this sounds like a dictator in the making.
You do realize that probably won't make you happy either.
Still.
Facts.
All democracies fail because people are f***ing stupid. You don't need an army of supermen like Nazi Bay wanted. So German. If you crush the masses, who builds your monuments?
That's true.
The people will tear it apart themselves. Just gotta nudge them a little. Then you get to swoop in, be the one saving it.
Wow.
Like Caesar.
Like Caesar. Statistically, it's inevitable.
Thank you for your time.
He needs her.
I'd like you to join the Seven.
No f***ing way.
Why not?
Because I'm not wearing some vaguely racist supersuit in front of a bunch of clapping seals. Plus, I'm a black woman who is 1,000 times smarter than you. Your ego can't handle it.
You can stay here, reeking of Taco Bell and loneliness. Or we can put some of your theories into practice on the global scale.
Ooh.
It's the last time you got a chance like that.
She's in.
Does she have evil in her too?
I don't know.
Her mouth was wet at the opportunity.
He called me right before it happened, and I didn't pick up. I mean, maybe I could have seen it coming. I could have.
No, Hughie. Don't beat yourself up about it. There's nothing you could have done.
It's true.
All he ever wants is to chat about some stupid fucking James Patterson book that he's reading, and I couldn't even give him that. And now they're saying that even if he lives...
Oh, man, that's rough.
Yeah, well, I'd know what I'd want. Quick lights out. Better than the alternative.
That's not...
Sitting there, stewing in your mistakes.
That's not the thing to say.
I hope your old man pulls through.
There's some positivity.
Hmm.
Oh. Ain't that just the truth? That's how life works. You just ignore them, and then suddenly shit gets real. What?
Oh. Billy!
Genuine. I thought it was genuine.
I mean, I think it was, but he saw an opportunity.
You always want me.
What's that from?
Oh, Colin. Colin. Oh, he smiled too. Who's Colin?
Oh. She's gonna come straight to the point.
I know.
Aww.
Yo, white boy spotted.
Ah, man. I was shipping them. I think everybody was, though.
Yeah. Oh, they found him. Real quick. What are you up to, little man?
That's a good question.
What's that?
She wonders how a man such as this win the love of a woman like Monique, you know?
Ooh.
Oh.
Hi, fellas. Thanks for making it on such short notice.
He's here, right? Like in the building here? This is the best day of my life.
Oh my god.
Regrets? Maybe?
Are they all gonna die?
Hey, Train, try these Buffalo Ranch bacon blasters. They're juicy.
Sage. It's good to see you again.
I'm guessing they're part of the initiative
Probably.
to start the chaos.
I heard that you are some of my biggest fans. I just wanted to personally say thank you. for your devotion and your sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Oh, maybe you're right.
Open it. Got it.
What is going on? Oh.
Bats. I want you to take these bats and beat these gentlemen to death.
What? Oh.
You're funny.
Bye, Todd.
I want you to beat these gentlemen to death now.
Damn.
I think maybe we should go.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh. Toddlet, you better run. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
Stay here. Wait for further instructions.
He's definitely evil.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, what the f***? That was so stuff, you guys.
Have we ever heard him talk?
No! Oh no, what happened?
Is it the news?
Guilty!
You fascist!
Oh.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Tensions are already high.
Yeah.
It just takes one little thing like that.
Oh. Oh, dang.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh.
Oh, all right.
Right,
He's
go
made a
for it.
decision. How's she feel?
Chase happiness.
Surely she sees it. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a cut to her POV.
I think she's okay. Now what?
They are all thinking about their decisions. They're all thinking about, what am I involved in here?
Well, like, they've all committed murder now.
Well, that's not new.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it started out with A-Train. Okay. Landed.
It's not the most graceful landing.
Please go home. We can fight, but not like this.
Oh no! Oh, what? What the hell? Oh my god, just.
Oh.
Okay. Help!
Damn.
Help! Help, please.
I just realized this is still episode 1.
Oh my god, what the heck? Oh no, they've just put. Oh my god. Wow.
Violent attacks by Starlight supporters left 3 innocent patriots dead.
I'll come by first thing in the morning. We'll tell her together.
Yeah, but he knows that's all wrong. Exactly.
Okay, he's on top of it.
Find out.
He's going to see her in the crowd.
We talked about this. We have to share everything with each other. Do everything together until we almost merge into one.
I don't want Butcher to die.
But even after he abandoned you like that?
His acting is so good.
Yeah.
His acting is so good.
He said awful, awful things about you. Just horrible.
My mom loved him.
Oh.
Well, what about you?
Do you love him?
Oh.
I guess that's the answer. The silence is the answer.
Yeah.
We could vanish under the waves forever. As you for you, as the sweet, sensitive, really strong swimmer you are. We wouldn't have to hide our love anymore. We could just be Kevin and Ambrosius.
They love each other.
It's just gross.
I liked it even more than crisscross, cross justice, double cross, triple cross,
cute.
crossfire, cross country. Lots to talk about. Give me a call. I love you, son.
Oh, talk to him.
I get the compulsion to listen to an old voicemail, but it almost makes it worse.
You get better, and I will talk to you for hours about Deadly Cross. You can read the whole book to me if you want.
Aw.
I really hope you can hear me.
For what it's worth, I think he can.
What?
Mom?
What?
Ryan becomes like Homelander. That's the end of the world.
Don't you think I know that?
You have to find a better way.
What the hell do you want from me, Becca?
Be the man that I married.
Yeah, I'd listen to her.
That man died a long time ago. It's too late. I'm out of time.
Oh. But she's like his voice of reason, you know, like his good angel.
Sure. Manifestation of his conscience, I guess. Can't he just duplicate it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The effort involved.
Well, I hope you're happy now.
Yeah. That was a dick move, pun intended.
It was an ass move, technically.
Oh, ew. Wow.
That was the first episode.
That was a lot.
That
But,
was
like,
a loaded episode.
Yeah, they set up a lot. I really enjoyed that. There was just like, I mean, there's so much going on, you know, and so I feel like because there's such a long gap between the seasons, it's nice to kind of get back into like, these are the characters that we know and love, and also this is where we're at now, and this is where we're going with the story. So are we there? Cool. Okay, and now we're gonna go.
The thing is, Homelander is aware of his, I guess, his limitations. He's starting to realize like he needed someone who is smarter than him. He sought out the person that is like the smartest person in the world. It's like, that's the best move you could make. The only danger is, what if she turns against you? Like, you don't know if she's manipulating you in any way. All he has is brawn and tenacity to whatever is driving him, right?
Right.
His resilience. It's like that's the thing that he has. That's his strength.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Because if she ever did decide to turn against him, I bet she would have already thought of all the scenarios and like figured out a way to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it could already be in play, and it'll reveal itself later down the line. Like the whole thing with him coercing her into joining the team. She probably anticipated he was going to do that. And she anticipated, okay, here's how I'm going to play it so it doesn't look obvious that I'm making moves. Like, I'm not saying that's what's actually happening. I'm saying it's a possibility should it reveal itself later on. Like, she's 4 steps ahead like Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, I mean, I think she was genuinely surprised that, you know, she got a call from Homelander, like that he came knocking at her door. I think that was genuine surprise, but I'm pretty sure, you know, everything after that is fully calculated. And that's terrifying because like Homelander alone is scary, and just in what he is, what he stands for, and just the fact that he can be such a wild card.
Well, I'm wondering, she's such an interesting character because this can go a lot of different directions, right? If she sees the sacrifice of lives as a means to an end,
right,
to get rid of Homelander from the inside, see what I'm saying?
Ooh, oh, I see.
Like, that's a very different move than someone like Hughie would make, or Starlight would make, whatever she's going by now. Annie, you know, like those kinds of characters wouldn't make those kinds of moves. She's different in that way. She has got me wildly curious. I love her addition in the show, just because you could literally do anything with that. You know what I mean? It's so fascinating. And so seeing Homelander have his, whatchamacallit?
Midlife crisis?
Midlife crisis, yeah. That's interesting to watch. Like, where do you take that character? You have to take him somewhere new so the audience doesn't get bored. So the audience is like excited still to see the journey. And it's like, they found something new to do with him 4th season in. And I'm like, that's cool. I'm glad.
Well, I think it also helps to kind of make him relatable, right? Because I think as humans, as people, it's hard for us to relate to someone who is indestructible. If it was that he didn't age and he wasn't going through some stuff that maybe some of us can kind of relate to, that feeling of like, oh my God, my body is failing me. I'm getting older. and there's nothing I can do about it. It's kind of scary. Like, what's going on? Like, what legacy am I leaving behind for my children and all of that? I'm like, I feel like that humanizes him a lot. Not that they've ever failed to humanize him, because I think that they've done a really great job with the character of like showing his emotional instability and his flaws, and I think that makes him like so interesting and also relatable. But this is, like you said, this is another interesting step to take with him.
I think that to what you're saying though, it informs his behavior and how he treats everybody, and it makes it all the more interesting. He is pure villain, but he's not pure evil. That's what I mean to say. It's the opposite, right? Because it all is almost like psychology, which the show has taken us through with him, you know, his childhood and all that stuff. And so it all sort of informs how he acts with his kid and the awkwardness there. He doesn't really know how to be a dad. It's just an extension of himself. He literally says, like, you and I need to be so unified, we're basically one. You know,
gross.
He's trying to basically create a doppelganger of himself as a sort of means to extend his own life because he's seeing his limitations.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
And so it's in the grossest way, some things that a lot of kids have to deal with, which is their parents are trying to live through them. And so it's the real dark side of that. I mean, the show is very cynical. It's dealing with the dark side of a lot of things. You know, the writer kind of came out recently and was very transparent about his intentions with the show. And he's like, if you don't like it, go somewhere else.
Right.
That's a paraphrasing of his. But the thing is, he's also taking shots at the left as well within the show. And it's interesting to see that. Not as hard, but he's still doing it, and it's a cynical kind of outlook at just the world, right? This is all it's supposed to be analogous. While it's very on the nose now, as where it didn't feel as on the nose earlier, it's all supposed to be analogous to our own reality, just with the superheroes and all that stuff, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
The one part I questioned, the only part I really questioned in the show that kind of bothered me a little bit, which, you know, it's a superhero show, so who cares? But when they found the bodies and stuff, the way the corpse looked, I'm like, that doesn't look like the handiwork of a human being. It looks like the handiwork of a superhero or a soup of some kind.
Well, weren't they trying to say that it was Starlight? That it was Annie?
That she did that? Oh, I missed that part then.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that completely.
I think.
No, I thought it was just in the riot, like 3 people died at the hands of the...
No, yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I had.
Okay, well maybe you're right, and then if that's the case, then it's fine. I've said this many times. I enjoy the story more than anything. Like the violence is sort of just there. Like that doesn't enhance it for me necessarily. It's just like it happens. Sometimes it feels like there's this heavy emphasis on a succinct combo of violence, and I'm just like, okay.
It's definitely shocking. Like this episode, I was just really shocked by the violence, but more like I wasn't expecting it, you know, and then it just popped up and I was like, oh crap, that was a lot.
I'm always ready for it at this point. I mean, the show literally comes out the gate in I don't know if it's part of this cut, but the recap, it's like that was literally all that you saw in the first 10 seconds. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like that's not what's most appealing to me. What's most appealing to me are the 3-dimensional characters that you've crafted here.
100%. And like as we were watching it, I was thinking, and I'm sorry for anyone if like I come across as like completely clueless sometimes, because we watch so many things.
Yeah.
And sometimes like my memory isn't super great, especially if I've only watched the thing once. But I think what makes the show so compelling is that regardless of whether like you remember all of the story beats or whatever happened from the previous episodes, the characters leave such a strong impression on you. And at least for me, like I care about them so much. Like I care about the boys, I care about the team, and they're this little family, and they're messed up.
Yeah.
But like what family isn't, to be fair?
That's true. It's also interesting seeing like how the almost like your Xavier and Magneto of the show, right? As it were, with Butcher and Homelander. They're both falling apart in their own ways.
Yeah.
And that's interesting to see simultaneously. And they both have to kind of posture in front of the other, even though it's clear, at least to Homelander, what's going on with Butcher.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fascinating stuff that's going on all at the same time within the show. I'm not over the Frenchie and what's her name? Kimiko. I got so afraid of saying her name wrong during the show. I was like, let me just wait. I was really digging them
Yeah.
And so
They're so sweet.
this other thing that they're doing now, I'm like, okay, I don't care about that guy. You know what I mean? This other guy.
I mean, I guess all of us, or most of us, are like, yeah, but at some point, Frenchie and Kimiko have to figure it out and get back together, right? You know?
This is just a weird distraction. It's like, who is this dude? Have they introduced him before this episode? Like, I don't care about him.
I think they may have vaguely. Yeah.
That was like a weird spot for me because I'm just like, I don't care. Even though it wouldn't be the relationship I was initially hoping for, there's some part of you that's like, oh, but what if that could be cool. There was nothing like that was built up for me with this thing. It just happened. It just dropped in my lap, and I'm like, okay, I guess that's the direction we're going now.
I do love, though, that Kimiko, her love for him is so pure and all-encompassing that she's like, you know what? I get it. We can't be together, but I want you to be happy.
Yeah.
So you go do your thing. I'm going to be here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really appreciate that.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's, I mean, yeah. It's nice of her.
Yeah, very nice.
There might have been something in the previous season that established why they can't be together. So I don't remember it if there is something there. Even though it's a show about like, you know, supernatural characters and whatnot for the most part, it's interesting to see the scene work play out in a way that feels kind of realistic.
Yeah.
You know, because you have Homelander objectifying two of his colleagues like that. And he's demonstrating to them and to himself, like, no one is going to tell me anything otherwise. And so I don't have anyone I can trust here. And it's like, but dude, you made that though.
Exactly.
That's literally what you wanted.
Exactly.
And now you're mad at it.
Yeah.
Like literally, and he calls it out. He's like, these humans are just for us, like they're like toys. And it's like, now you're mad at your toys though. Is essentially what's happened.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, yes, they're all soups, but clearly he's the strongest one.
Yeah.
And everyone's seen how unhinged and crazy he can get if you ever speak out against him. So why would anyone close to him do that? And so, yeah, it makes so much sense that he would have to seek someone from outside who would have the guts to be like, I'm gonna tell you what you want to hear, and you might not care for it.
I feel like the person who created The Boys has probably had some shitty jobs.
Probably.
He's had some shitty bosses, and he's like, how can you be mad at me when this is like the error that you have designed? This is the
so
situation.
toxic.
This is the toxic environment that you crafted, and now you're mad at me when I'm like, you could fire me. Why am I going to talk against you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you're not cultivating a kind of supportive environment where people would feel confident to be able to say something against you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anthony, whatever his name is.
Starr?
Yeah. His acting is so strong.
It's very good.
That little scene with his son, and he's like, you know, whatever the dialogue was, I'm not going to rehash it, but his response to his son, the way he took his time, and there's a lot going on. There's so much going on. I would love to know his process of prepping for these scenes, because, you know, you think about stuff like Marvel or just like superhero stuff in general. It's kind of like popcorn, you know, it's just fun. So you don't imagine there's a lot of like studious effort in terms of like performances necessarily. It's just like, we're having fun. It's a hangout. You know what I mean? Whereas like his scenes, they feel like real meaty scenes.
No, I think that the characters are incredibly nuanced, and especially Homelander, you know, because he is just such a fascinating character. Even if I don't think you're supposed to like him, but also you do kind of like him because there's parts of him that are fragile and broken and interesting. If anything, it's like he's always fascinating to watch, and like you say, there's always so many emotions playing out on his face at any one time. Like, I love watching him when he's kind of bored and contemptuous as well, like when he's that montage of him just sitting there with people talking at him and he's just kind of like, you know, dead inside. And
I thought that was also just creative as well.
Yeah, so creative.
Yeah. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm Jabby Quaid. This is
Achara Cook.
Peace out.